Shalom. All praises go to the Most High Yahweh. Bahasham Yahashah, Bahasham Ruach. Double honor unto the elder apostles, a great millstone for the teachings of the scriptures, among other things. And shalom to the sincere Akim across the world. Now I got a video here. I've been watching this guy for like a couple of, like maybe an hour or two, something like that. A couple of minutes, but yeah, I think an hour or something like that, and a few minutes, sorry. Right, but it's very funny to see the mind of the Esau is the greatest. He's the greatest dumb downer in the history of history itself. He's the greatest creator of stupid people. And if I actually can think now of a thing, wait, let me try and find it. Of an article, wait. Okay, listen up, man. Check this out. I'm gonna put the link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. Now, this is an article that was written in 2006, right, from the BBC. Now, it says here, human species may split into two. Humanity may split into two subspecies. And by the way, I have another article about this, which is, I haven't put it here, but no, not this one. There's another article that I'm gonna put it in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. Right. Because a movie is linked onto it. If you watch this, no, you won't know what. I'm gonna find it. Right, I found it. Now, this is the longer one, which references a movie, and I saw the movie. It was a great movie, actually, man. It's from the old school days, from the it's from an 1895 book, and it's from H.D. Wells. And if you remember this name recently, then you guess what? It's actually in The Flash. H.D.G. Wells. It's in The Flash. But this movie is called The Time Machine. Now you have a new version of it, and you have the old version. Now the old version, I actually like that a little bit more. But the new version is good too. It's good too. Wait, let me. Right, now you have, if I'm correct, you have three movies. This one I saw, which is 2002. And this one I saw, which is the one from 1960. Not this one. I didn't see this one. I actually didn't even know this one existed. But this one I saw. I'm going to leave the links in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. But there's a story behind it. And I see what Esau is trying to do. And he's actually succeeding. This guy is brilliant. I'm telling you, man. I'm like, what the hell? He's actually doing it. Right, so let me read this article first, and then I'm going to read this one too. This one is from 2007, and this one is from 2006. The other one is a little bit longer and more detailed. Then it references the movie here too, by the way. So check this out. Human species may split into two. Humanity may split into two subspecies in 100,000 years. Time, as predicted by H.D. Wells, and an expert has said, well, always these experts, right? Evolutionary theorist Oliver Curry of the London School of Economics expects a genetic upper class and a dim-witted underclass to emerge. Okay, what is a dim-witted? You're not that bright. Your light is dim. You're stupid or silly, unintelligent, ignorant. Ignorant means that you are unknowing of the facts. Lacking knowledge. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Brainless, mindless, dense. You're thick-headed. You know what I'm saying? Going on. So, according to them, a upper class is going to emerge, and a dim-witted class is going to emerge, which is then therefore this short, small, not looking like a woman or a man. You're just going to look like a kid, a child. And then you're going to have the big 2-meter long type of Edomite males that they want to create, by the way. The human race would peak in the year 3000. He's lying to you because it's going to be faster than that. He's always lying to you. He said before decline due to the dependence on technology. And he's kind of right, because back in the days when I was younger, I used to remember everybody's telephone number that I knew. everybody's telephone number. I knew out the top of my dome. I could just be a place and maybe you need help or something like that with a car or something like that, right? You could just call somebody. But nowadays, if your phone is dead, and by the way, we had payphones back in those days. So yeah, so you could just call somebody up. But now, if your phone is dead and you, guess what? You gonna have to start begging people on the street. Can I use it? And you know people ain't gonna do that because you can run away with their phone, especially if you a young brother man, right? Going on. People would become choosier about their sex partners, and that is already a fact right now because females are choosing the men with the million dollar money. I wasn't even looking at that. I just saw it by accident. Yeah, the women are just looking for money. You know what I'm saying? They're not looking for somebody to protect them. They're looking for, a nerd or whatever, short guy, whatever, man, just money, dude. And then the big guy gets to plow them from time to time. You know what I'm saying? On a back road tip. Right. So it says, causing humanity to divide into subspecies, he added. They're creating this. The descendants of the genetic upper class would be tall, slim, healthy, attractive, intelligent, and creative, and creative, and a far cry from the underclass humans who would have evolved into dim-witted, ugly, squat, goblin-like creatures. Esau, man, he's already doing it, by the way. Let me give you an example. Let me see. GMO-fed mice versus mice. You're going to see the size change. Where is it? Here. He can already make people small. He's already doing that. He can make your nuts small too. Yeah, and all red, all fucked up, messed up. Check out your nut sacks. That's why the the fertility is going down of the men, the semen, sperm. That's one of the reasons. The food, you have the plastic, because there's a documentary. I'm gonna put that in the description box if I can remember it. Let me see. Where are all the men gone? No, that's not the documentary name. Let me see. What was it again? This is it. Here. Right. This is it. The disappearing male. Yeah. But the funny thing is, it used to be on YouTube. You can't find it no more, my man. The disappearing male. Right. Now, this is the document. You can only find the... Let me see. They're probably going to ask my age. Probably going to ask my age. Yeah, thought so. They don't want you to see this. Believe me, man. I have this on my channel. I'll put it in the description box, in the link. I have this on my other channel. But the thing is, I have seen this, and there's nothing worth blocking. I have seen more nigga ass videos with some nigga ass shooting that needed to be blocked through age, but they're not doing that. I love dogs. Yeah, YouTube doesn't love them. Yeah, let me go back over here. Right. Race ironed out. See, Esau wants that perfect body. You have to understand that. But we're going to get that through the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Because if there was any time, there would no flesh left to be saved. If Esau had all the time that, that he wants. But he's not going to get that, because the Lord said he has set his boundaries to where he cannot pass. Just like how the water doesn't actually come on the earth unless there is an earthquake, or unless Esau does some stupid stuff up in the water. He can make it tsunami. Yeah, he can make it rain too. But in the near future, humans will have evolved in 1,000 years into giants between 6 feet and 7 feet tall. He predicts. They're already on board with that. They're making their plans. Because I have another documentary where I can show you that they actually can make you bigger, which is something with piranhas. Piranha. Piranha. Which I'm gonna put the link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. This is not it, by the way. I just put it here so that I don't forget when the video is done. Right, so going on. He predicts while lifespans will have extended to 120 years, Dr. Curry claims he already wants that. And then I have another documentary also. Like these are all little small clips. It's not too long, you know what I'm saying? Because I saved the long ones for the people with attention span, you know. But the one with the short attention span, I just put the little clips in and stuff like that, you know. But you have the shit. I just lost what I was just thinking. Oh yeah, that. Right. The Rockerfeller book. About shortening your lives, but making you think that you're gonna live longer. This is not for you, the people of the world, especially not for these people. He got other plans for you. You see that little dim with his squad? That's you. Esau wants to do that. And then he wants to set himself up as this because he think himself to be a god. But you're going to turn into this. Physical appearance driven by indicators of health, youth, and fertility. Yeah, because he wants his fertility up and yours down, the public down, the majority of it. Will improve, he says, while men will exhibit symmetric physical features, look athletic, and have squarer jaws, deeper voices, and bigger peepees. That's always what Esau has wanted, and he has it already now, which is superhero vaccine. And how did he make that? Well, the superhero vaccine made from superhero vaccines made from what's it called? It's not superhero. It's a superhero vaccine. Yes, it is. It is a superhero vaccine. There's a video. I didn't know that. Okay, I'm gonna put this link in the description box. Superhero vaccine based on Olympic athletes' DNA could do what? Stanford scientists are creating a by the way, I heard this guy named Edward Snowden. He said, when you see them talking about something in the media, you best believe they already have it locked down. They already have it. They've been testing it. They've been doing stuff with it. Just like how you have this, designer babies, right? Designer babies. When did it come out? It came out before 2017, because I remember that way back. 2008, right? So designer babies choosing our children's genes. Yeah, I heard about it since 2008. I know, because I was like, what? And I started to make jokes like, oh shit, black females are gonna start putting blue eyes for their kids and shit, and yellow hair and all that type of bullshit, and straight hair and red cheeks, and oh, they did crazy stuff, you know. So you use lighter, you know what I'm saying? So I was already making videos mocking them, talking shit. But that's exactly what they will do. They are already doing it right now. Look at Brazil. Brazilian women seek blonde hair donors. Sperm trade booms as Brazil seeks blonde babies. Blonde hair and blue eyes are the most popular features of what? Also the Philippines, by the way. So they in it too. Oh, Denmark. No. That's not what I'm looking for. You can find here designer children. See, they're already busy with their Brazilians import American sperm to do what? Play PlayStation with, yeah? To make themselves pregnant, to have children with Edomite skin. That's what they want. You know what I'm saying? So they're already on that tip. You know what I'm saying? But now this is even better for them. See, if the Heavenly Father didn't send His Son quick, there were no flesh left to be saved. because the rest, they would only be here and they're not worthy of saving. Only the Israelites, and they would murder us all if they had the chance, if they had it in their way, if they had the power. Are creating a superhero vaccine based on DNA of Olympic athletes, which could protect people against leading causes of death such as heart disease and Alzheimer's. So these are all created, by the way. You can avoid this very easy. So it's not for this. It's for that power. Because only in America you really have Alzheimer's and stuff, and heart diseases is really there. I've heard of diseases in America. I'm like, I never knew that existed. I ever heard of drugs over there, fentanyl and stuff like that. I was like, what is that? Well, then I found out, and then I started laughing, cause I was like, this is the shit that they used to do with us. That crack era, they used to do that shit with us. Now the Heavenly Father is setting them up to be destroyed. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this link in the description box to read for you, to make you read it for yourself if you have the time. Let me go back to over here. Have square jaws, deeper. Okay, I already read that. Women, on the other hand, would develop lighter, smooth, hairless skin because they hairy as beasts right now. Large, clear eyes, pert breasts, flossy hair, and even features. He adds, racial differences will be ironed out by interbreeding, producing a uniform race of coffee-colored people. Because Esau wants your melanin, that's why he offers their melanin, and nobody actually makes a problem about this. Let me see. If there was something that there was a, if you could type this in like Caucasian skin more worth than gold, and then we was killing a lot of them, man, they would do shit worse than Black Wall Street to us. But since it's our people, ain't nobody really talking about it. None of our people are really talking about it. The most don't even know. And I'm gonna show you this video after this to show you, like, listen, when you're talking to these Israelites, right, about that we are the Israelites, and then they're not Africans and stuff like that, they're not Hamites actually and stuff like that. Well, you're gonna be in for a rude awakening, because these people are extremely stupid, extremely. Let me go on. Well, I don't have to really go on. Inequality. So let me just jump into the part about the movie. The logic outcome would be two subspecies, glacial and robust, robust humans, similar to the Eloi and Morlocks foretold by H.G. Wells in his 1895 novel, or I wanted to say novelle, The Time Machine. That's that movie that I was talking about in the beginning. But the point is that, so this guy made a book, and then off that book they made a movie, and then they based this off of the things that he was saying. Well, then he's juiced in. 100%. You should know 100% he's juiced in. Let me see this over here. This goes into a little bit more. This goes into a little bit more details and stuff like that. Ugly goblin-like creatures, and this is where he wants to put the majority of the people. And this is that movie. And this is basically how the people will look like. So yeah, you can check this out for yourself if you have the time. There are 2 movies. Well, actually 3. This one I didn't see. 1978. I saw the one from 1960, which is actually, I liked it. It's very good. It's a very good movie. It's old, but it's still good. It shows you what they want, what it will in the future, but what is going to happen to them eventually. So, well, that's funny, because in the future you have all these blonde hair Edomites, yellow haired and blue eyed and stuff like that. Those are the ones. You know what? Go check the movie out for yourself. But this would be our utopia and not theirs. The roles are gonna switch. And this one is a 1960 also. Shit. Okay, cool. You should watch the one from 2002. This one is kind of good too. Yeah, but I saw the first one first, and then I saw the one from 2002. And guess what they put there? They put a Jake in this one, and not a male. No, 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 a Jake female. Wait. Cast. Of course they're gonna put a Jake female. Why? Because you're about to get fucked. That. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy. Yeah. Because you're a fuck toy. Yeah, this one. Yeah, you're a fuck toy. And she looks like she's a. She looks like some East African female. I don't know what she is. I don't know. She doesn't look like a Jake. Yeah, when I see her in her face. Yeah. She looks like somebody from East Africa. But anyway, in this movie you could see a few Jakes, but the first one you don't. Which is how they intended it to be. And now the monsters have yellow hair. Meanwhile, in the beginning, I think they had it too. But anyway, let me just go on with these with a couple of scriptures, and then I'm done. Right. So this is the book of Luke, chapter 16, verse 8. And Yahweh commanded the unjust steward, because he had done wisely, but he's unjust, right? For the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light. So they're wiser than our people, because our people are stupid. And let me give you an example, which is right here.
Originally.
This is the question. What country is the Queen of England from? This is hilarious to me, man. I just found out about this video like a couple of minutes ago, by the way.
I definitely don't know.
No, give me your best guess. Guess a country.
What is a country again?
What is a country again? Even he said, no way. There's no way that they're that stupid. He slaps his face. These are other usernames. And this is Flecker Talks. This is Love Life first. Yeah, Love Life serves. Okay, Love Life serves. Night Talk. Kiro NGP. Somebody said NPC also. Like non-playable characters. They're just here in the world, man. Just gasping air. Now you know the reason why the elites want to get rid of these people. But anyway, let me play the video before I talk over it.
Give me a guess.
This is embarrassing. What is a country? What is a country? What is a country? Canada.
Yes. Do you know what time this is?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 2:45.
Remember that's why I wanted to play this video. Remember that I told y'all back in the days, like, that the kids nowadays, even here in the Netherlands, I'm not playing. They don't know how to they don't know how to look at this and tell the time. It's actually 1:50. Fool. He skipped over one over here, because this is 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So it's 1:50. This is about to go 2 o'clock, which is 1400. So actually it's 1350. But he think he achieved something. He's like, I got this, man. It's just funny. When I saw this, I couldn't stop laughing. I have only seen until here. No. Actually until here. So I'm gonna play it only till here. Or a little bit. But anyway, yeah. Let me. I don't want to do too long, so let me do it quick, right? Just laugh with me.
Yes. Do you know what country the Great Wall of China is in?
Country?
Yeah. If you had to guess.
Japanese?
Yes. Do you know?
Beautiful. Do you know which country the Great Wall of China is? Japanese. Japanese is that's not a country. It's the people. You mean Japan? That's what you mean, right? But anyway, what's the third month of each year?
You know what the third month of each year is?
Ain't that leap year or some shit?
Yeah. Do you know what 15% of 100 is?
Fuck.
Around what it is, if you had to guess.
Just 100 minus 15, baby.
Probably like 75. I don't know.
Yes. Do you know what country we gained our independence from?
Spain.
Yes. How many inches are in 2 feet?
I don't know.
Around how many inches?
Um,
If you had to guess.
5.
Yes. Do you know what country the Panama Canal is in?
The Panama Canal.
no.
If you had to guess, like, what do you think it sounds like it's in? Guess a country.
Europe.
Yes. Can you name all the months?
September.
I don't know if y'all know this, but me personally, I grew up in the like 80s and 90s sexually, right? Yeah, you could say more 90s. But the point is that when I was growing up, I looked at America and they all were all built like this. The jakes, they were very big. I'm gonna give you an example. Check this out. You had let me see. Let me see. What's his name again? You had the East Bay. Not only them, but I was just thinking about something. So yeah, East Bay Dragons. You had these jakes, right? You had jakes looking like this, and they was in their 20s and stuff like that. Or let me see. What's his name again? Damn, I forgot his name. Oh man. Cash Money. Oh man, damn. I'm coming to get you. Shit. What's his name again, man? Wait. Right. This is just one example of many. There was so many of them. So he made his first album when he was 15 years old in 1992, and then when he was 20 years old in 1997, he died. Right. So this is what he looked like. When I see this guy, I'm like, what the fuck? That big? This guy, he's not even 20. I think he was 19 here, 1995, 20 to 19, 19 to 20, something like that. He was there. And here he was 15 years old, which is 1992, right? Of course, you live by the gun, you die by the gun. But let me see, the 80s, 90s. Guys, what shit? I just forgot their names, man. Damn. You know, they look much older. You know what I'm saying? They look like men compared to the little boys that you have running around right now. Even the young boys over there, that time they look older. They look more like men. And nowadays you got these kids out here, straight 30 years old, looking like children. Esau's doing something with the GMO food. Remember the GMO? Let me see, mice that I just showed you. Well, you might say they'd be doing it over here too, but the funny thing with that is that America, they used to be big, you know? They used to look older. So for them to all of a sudden change into smaller people makes me think like, hey, they did something, man. They really did something. That's what I think. I don't know. These devils, these some evil people. You know, there's some evil people. These girls probably what, 16, 17 years old, already looking like this, good enough to be plowed. Anyway, nowadays when you see them 16, 17-year-old girls, you be like, hey, get out of here. Some of them still look good, I tell you that, but still the majority of them be like, no. You look weird. You look too small. But yeah, here going on, like this child over here. Probably 18 something.
January, February, March, April.
Sorry.
Can you name all the months?
September, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August.
Yes. Do you know what country the Panama Canal is in?
Panama, Spain.
Yes. What do we call a shape with 5 sides?
Is it an octagon? Wait, that's 6. That's 8. Octagon is 8.
You can see in her face she's really trying. So it's just crazy, man. Esau did a number on these people, man. Really.
Is it a stop sign?
You gotta be fucking You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, man. This gotta be scripted. Well, no, it isn't, man. It's real. I have seen dozen of this video. And by the way, did you know that they don't know that a dozen is 12? That's funny. It's crazy. I have seen more than a dozen of these videos. And the fun doesn't stop. The funny doesn't stop. When does the funny stop? It doesn't.
Is it a stop sign?
Yes. Do you know what year the U.S. was founded?
Oh no, I'm not even going to answer that.
Around when? If you had to guess the year.
I do not know.
Give me your best guess.
I'll stop here.
I'm gonna say BC. I'm gonna keep it at BC era.
Give me a number.
BC era.
BC.
Um, something, 1800s.
BC?
Yeah.
Yes. How many weeks in a year?
Weeks in a year? I don't know. Can't count the weeks. 4 times 12, 24 weeks?
Yes.
4 times 12. 4 times 12, 24 weeks. 4 times 12. Where did he get that? How did he? So 4 times 12, right? And as what? Okay, cool. Let's go. Oh, I think I know what he did. There's 12 months, and then he is like 1 month is 4. Okay, so that's that's how he counted it, man. Yo, that shit's funny as hell. Oh man. And Esau, I'm telling you, man, Esau did this, man, because outside of America, they're not that. You know what I'm saying? They're getting there, but they're not that messed up. They're messed up with this one over here. I'll testify to that one with the clock, with the analog clock. They're messed up with that one. Here. They only know the digital clocks and stuff like the children that are growing up now. They don't know the other one, just like that guy.
How many different moons does the Earth have?
4.
I can stop the whole time. I'm very sorry for stopping the whole time, man, but this is just really funny. This is really funny. How many moons does the Earth have? 4. Really? Okay.
Yes. Do you know who fought in the Mexican-American War? You remember?
Can't lie to you. I don't know that.
Guess 2 countries. Who against who? If you had to guess.
Philippines.
Yeah, against who?
Don't remember the other one.
You know what 3 times 3?
How can this guy just be serious and just... Well, he is a trained professional, man. He's a trained professional. He can hold his laughter in better than me. I'll tell you that.
3 times 3 is?
9.
Who fought in the Mexican...
You know how many people answer that shit? I've seen other videos and all of them answer 9 also. Some say 36. It's crazy.
American War.
It's 27.
French Revolution? I don't know.
Yeah. How many moons does the Earth have?
How many moons?
Around how many?
this one look. He looked like he's a fruit basket. All different type of bright colors.
30? I don't know.
Yes.
30 moons. Okay, that's the same thing as how many genders are there. You see what they're doing to these people? And most times, okay, the point of me making this video also is because I wanted to show you that this is what you're gonna be dealing with when you try and explain to them that they're the Hebrew Israelites. They're not gonna be able to get it, man. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna slap yourself in the face like this movie. What's the movie called again? Naked Gun. This movie is great. I like this guy. This guy, the Naked Gun 1, 2, and 33 and a half. This movie is, it's like this, dynamite. This movie is crazy. You know, this movie is dope. I thought he was actually going to cheer, but shit, it's still good. He looked like he was going to cheer. But yeah, this movie is great. I like this movie. This guy is funnier than funny. He's always been old. Since I knew him, he was old. He always had white hair. You know, and he's Irish, by the way. Yeah, this is the thing that I'm looking for. This is exactly what. By the way, O.J. Simpson is on in this movie. Oh yeah, the OJ man, the OG man, the Hoochie Coochie man. Right. So going on to over here again.
Do you know what 33 divided by 3 is?
No. I don't know.
Give me a guess, a number, around what?
33 divided by 3?
Yeah.
I don't know. 5? Nah. I don't know.
Yes. Do you know what 7 plus 7 plus 7 is?
28. No, I'm bugging. 14 plus 7. I don't know.
Can you tell me what?
Even Edomites are getting the hammer from Esau, man. He's not teaching them this. What is he teaching these kids in school? That's what I'm telling you, man. America's going down, man. This is the beauty. You're supposed to be happy. Happy is the man that seeth the fall of his enemy. Come on, man. You blessed. Blessed is the man that seeth the fall of his enemy. Happy thou shalt be.
Time this is?
Okay, I know the long.
We used to do this. We used to do that shit in school. It was like almost babies. The long one, if the long one's on the 10 and the short one is on the 2, then it's 10 minutes before 2. The way that she's breaking it down right now is the same way that I used to break it down when I was a child. This is funny as hell.
1 is the hour.
Yeah.
Okay, I know the.
She actually says that it's on the 1. That's good because it almost shows the 2, and that's where a lot of people get tricked up with because it's actually in between. But once this one goes, the long one goes up, then the short one is gonna be directly on the 2. But it's just funny.
The long one is the hour.
Yeah.
So that's
wrong. Let me go back at it again. So this is the last one. So yeah, because I'm going over time right now.
And this is?
okay. I know the long one is the hour.
Yeah.
So that's 10.
No. The other way around.
God.
It's the other way around.
10 what? Around what time is this?
I'm not sure.
Give me your best guess.
I want to say 10, 15.
Yes. Do you know how many moons the Earth has? Around how many, if you had to guess?
2?
Yes. Do you know what 2 countries border the USA?
This is just
No.
crazy. It's crazy.
Like what's on top of us and what's below us?
Canada, Mexico.
Isn't the North Pole below us?
Yeah.
Okay, good. But I'm gonna leave the link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. Let me leave you with one scripture right over here. Jeremiah chapter 4 verse 22. My people is foolish because they don't know the Lord, by the way. But also, as you could see, what you just saw, they have not known me. They are sottish children. What is sottish? It's a stupid, foolish. From or as from too much drinking. They're drunk with that Babylonian juice. They got Babylon spewing out their throat. That's how drunk they are. Babylon juice. They really got that though. They are sottish children and have none understanding in Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. And also, you know, in the they're oblivious to their surroundings, man. Okay. They are wise to do evil. They know how to party. They know how all the female names are of the Kardashians. They know all the rappers. They know all the wicked stuff. They're wise in that. But at actual topography and stuff like that, they don't know nothing. But to do good, they have no knowledge. Or to know good, they have no knowledge neither. Jeremiah 5 and 21. Hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. They don't hear Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, man. When we talking to them on the street, they have no idea what the hell is going on and what we represent. They just walk by and they have no clue whatsoever what's really going down. You gotta understand, when you was back in this day, or back in the days, right? When you was just coming in this truth, did you really understand what you was actually getting into? Not 100%. I only heard one thing. The Lord is a dark-skinned man, and I was done. That's the one first thing that I actually. Oh yeah, okay. I was done with. I was gone, man. I'm in. It's sold to the Hebrew gentleman right there. You know, sold. I bought it. I bought into it, man. Go to the highways and buy from the men. Buy without money. I bought right into it, man. And then I started to figure out what I was really getting into. But yeah, somebody threw the other apostles, by the way. They threw the fishing net and I bit. You know.
And what else?
What is above us? Is it Europe? Because
Everybody, is it Europe? Europe is above America. That shows you that they have never seen a map. So what are they teaching them in school? How to show you tits, wear a mini skirt, and with the guys is like, you know, trying to get that money.
Your guess?
Yes, that's my guess.
Yes.
In order
What
to
country
get the
did we gain our
females.
independence from?
Even Edomites is fucked up. I saw a few too in other videos, and I was just laughing. I was like, wow, it's kind of stupid.
We're Canadian.
Russia.
Yes. If it's
What country did we gain our independence from? Everybody should know that it's England. And you had Spain, France, and the Netherlands fighting with America against England, if I'm correct. All right.
We're Canadian.
Russia.
yes. If it's Monday right now, what day of the week will it be in 14 days?
If it's Monday right now, how many days? Like day of the week? Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or like a date?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
14 days. Today, Monday. I'll say probably like a Wednesday or Thursday.
Hey, if y'all ain't laughing, I don't know. You ain't got no sense of humor. This is the generation of now. An adulterous, wicked generation. Which is not going to pass away because the Lord is going to come and swoop you up. See, America, right, is going to actually taste that. There's going to be cleansed, man. Nuclear fire.
Yes. Do you know what's the difference between Mexico and New Mexico?
Nah,
Are they the same thing?
maybe, I don't know. I think.
Yes.
Even we know that. Mexico is a country. New Mexico, if I'm correct, is there in America. Even I know that shit.
Name 5 states.
Staten Island. States, damn. Brooklyn, nah, I don't even know.
4 more states. Any states you want.
New York.
You got 2.
Manhattan, I don't know.
3.
That's
2 more.
a state?
Yeah.
Oh.
2 more.
Queens. I don't know if that's a state.
Those are cities, man. Queens is a city in New York, if I'm correct, right? Okay. I can answer these questions myself, my man. I'm tripping.
4. 1 more.
Let me
Any state.
The Bronx.
I look like a professor compared to these people.
5. Nice. Do you know what 3 times 3 times 3 is?
Yes. What? 21.
Yes. Do you know how many states are in the USA?
Yo, with that, I'm gonna say shalom, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. The math things you could be tripping too, you know. But still, it's just funny. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom. I'm gonna put the link in the description box so you can check them out for yourself. So yeah. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom. Funny as hell.